Steve Mack here, mixing it up. Bedroom video, no beach, no rubbing in with the amazing weather up here in North Queensland. But it's all about me going to the environment that I love and I love to work in and I love to grow in. Speaking of environment, I've been going over a lot of different situations where you could be in an environment that doesn't serve you this week. It's very important, it's actually critical that you're in an environment that matches what you want to grow or how you want to grow. Surround yourself with them people and really dive into that growing experience. But what happens when you face a challenge in an environment that doesn't serve you? And you're accountable to your own actions, you're accountable to yourself. You just go back into that same cycle. Hey, trust me, I know. This is what I used to do over and over. I used to just always fall back into it, no matter how much I moved away, because I got to that challenge, and instead of busting through or having people around me that really pushed me and gave me confidence and lift me up, I'd just die in the ass and go back into that toxic life and go harder at whatever I was doing. But by stepping out of my comfort zone, by following in the path of someone that's been in a similar toxic environment myself and following them steps, being lifted up by people around me that were growing, that wanted me to grow, that could see that I was hungry for this different life. By continually stepping outside my comfort zone, doing things differently, building my confidence and belief. By doing this over and over, taking massive action. And when I say massive action, it's just developing new habits, getting rid of old habits, being consistent. And like I say, being in an environment where people wanted you to learn and grow. By doing this over and over, like I say, taking daily action consistently, I was able to raise my self-worth. It's something I see a lot in the world, and it actually pains me because a lot of people are looking for exterior things to have a fill-up or fill in the missing blanks in their life instead of really looking deep and working on their inner world, building their confidence and raising their self-worth. And that happens. If you're in that environment, it all goes back to it. This is why I've got 5 steps. My number one priority is changing your environment. That is huge, massive. You change your environment, you change so much. You get away from them bad anchors, them bad things, or them things that don't serve you or help you grow. And I tell you what, if you like it where you are, if you're happy where you are just existing, that's cool. This is not for you. But if you want to change, if you want to grow, you're the people that this is for. This is the message I want to share with you. This is my mission. To give you guys the steps that I have followed. By raising your self-worth. By getting that confidence within yourself and, like me, developing real purpose in life. Getting that balance, moving forward all the time. Forever wanting to learn more. Forever doing things out of my comfort zone, reaching out to people, speaking to people, raising my self-worth, talking to people that I used to look up to on the same level. That's pretty cool stuff when it comes to your self-confidence and self-worth. To step into a leadership role, to develop yourself as a leader. If you want to be a follower, if you want to follow what other people do, that's cool. If you don't want responsibility, that's cool. But if you're like me and a leader, you've got to work on all these things. How can you lead others if you've got low self-worth? How can you inspire others if you're not happy within yourself? How can you have balance in your life if you're not healthy? If you're stuck in an environment that keeps dragging you down? If you're in a relationship that you're not happy in, but you keep quiet and you're stuck in your feminine because you don't want to speak up and be the leader you were born to be. Leadership is huge, but you can only be a leader if you work on yourself, if you develop skills, life skills. I have lots of life experience. I've done some stupid shit, but I've learned the lessons from them now. I've worked on my inner world. I've come out of my head. I've peeled back these layers of shit, and that's what they are. Caring what people think, who cares? When you've got high self-worth, you forget about what other people think. As long as you're not hurting anyone and you're following your truth and you're operating from here, everything's become so much easier. So part of my life purpose is to be able to get people, show them the way to come out of that place where they're lost with no direction. Develop them. Show them how to lead. Get them to create other leaders around them. Raise their self-worth. Really open their eyes to what their purpose or their mission is. And to be able to lead them to a greater existence. That's what these steps are. Like I say, they're all interlinked, they're ever evolving, but they are so important when it comes to me talking about where I've come from and where I am now and where I'm going. If you want to know more about these 5 steps, you want to know more about how I've changed my life, I'm not after likes with this, guys. I love the support. I am forever grateful. My inbox sometimes with the messages saying how far I've come in life is inspiring. That really does touch me here. But this is about me, and part of my mission is I want to be able to help others with these steps. I want to be able to give others direction. I want to be able to lead others to a greater existence. And to be able to do that, I want to hear from you guys. Inbox me. Like I say, this is not about likes. You can like it if you want, but that's not what it's about for me. You can comment below if you want to chat to me, but I want inboxes. If you want to work with me, if you want to know more about these 5 steps and so much more that I have learned, so much more that I've been able to implement on a daily-to-day basis to really grow myself as a person, inbox me. Tell you why you would want to work with me. Why do you want to change your life? Why do you want to live a life of purpose and direction? I've got so many people that I'm talking to at the moment, but they're looking for a shortcut. They're looking for a quick fix. That's what this is about. How can you change 30 years of your life of bad conditioning or things in an instant? You've got to work on yourself. You've got to go deep. That's what I've done. And I have never been happier. I have never been happier right now. So inbox me. Looking forward to chatting to you. See you later.